Sneaky Nation, here we go. Finally, the second dream quest is here from Update 18, which, by the way, should be hitting consoles soon. The developers actually submitted for certification, so I'm assuming within the next couple of weeks you should expect to have this update too, hopefully. And all the other cool features like the Avara Warframe and, of course, all the new weapons I did videos on previously. But anyways, I'm really excited about this quest because it's actually going the extra mile. They added a lot of cutscenes apparently to it, which is something they did a little bit in the past, but not really to the extent that this one apparently goes to. And there's all kinds of cool things to expect, I'm sure. Like, we're hovering around the Stalker right now, so he's clearly going to be involved with this somehow. And the actual description is, the sentient Hun Hao seeks to destroy the Tenno by exploiting long-forgotten secrets. Now, this is also a direct continuation of the last quest we did in the last episode, which was Nata, where we found out a little bit about Lotus's backstory, but we're going to find out a lot more now, I'm assuming. So I'm really excited, hope you are too. And I'm going to point this out before you even begin watching this. There are going to be all kinds of spoilers in this, so if you want to actually experience it for yourself, make sure you click off the video now. But anyways, please click like and favorite if you enjoy. If you happen to be new, join us at Sneaky Nation by clicking subscribe. And let's do this.
Who destroyed the Orokin? Your way of life. Whom do you hunt, Shadow, to cleanse your despair in their blood? Tenno! Sever their heads, yet they rise again. Someone has hidden the Tenno essence, their truth from you. Lotus! I know where she hides the Tenno heart. A womb in the sky, forbidden to my kind. But where you will take me. I am Hun Hao, sentient destroyer of worlds. By your hand, expose their heart. By my edge, cleave it beating from its nest.
That was actually a really awesome cutscene. I'm excited,
The sentient Hun Hao has grown strong again, and his thoughts have invaded my own. Worse still, he has enlisted the Stalker to find the reservoir, a weak point of all Tenno, a place I hid long ago. I fear the Stalker is on the cusp of finding this place. Do not let this happen.
So clearly it's inevitable we're going to face off against the Stalker at some point. How that's actually going to go based on his appearances randomly during other missions, I'm not really sure because I'm going to do this whole quest solo. But we're going to give it a shot, so let's do it. And part 1 brings us to Uranus for a spy mission. Stealth, I don't know how this is going to go, but we're still going to give it a shot. So it's against the Grenier faction. Their levels range from 22 to 24. And our objective is to infiltrate the Grenier archives.
The Grenier's excavations have disturbed Hun Hao's tomb. They've awakened something evil, bent on Tenno destruction. Infiltrate the Grenier systems to find out what they know. It may lead us to the Stalker.
We should now be coming up on a... Yes, here we go.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
I always make stupid mistakes on those things. Not my favorite way to hack. Alright, so let's see. I've never seen this particular room before. What the hell is this? It's like they're depositing pods into it or something. I'm not really sure what the purpose of it is, but through here I think. Yes, here we go. Then we'll go through this vent. Through this one. Oh, I hear somebody. Oh, there we go, a sniper. Good night. Alright, so it's not involving this area. Okay, we have to go down here. Oh, there's a door right here. Oh, great. Here's their security system. So, looks like I just have to get past the things moving up and down, I hope. There we go. That wasn't too difficult. Alright. Ah, another one of these, of course. Can I do it perfect this time? Yeah. I mean, I can open that door, but... Let me see. This might be a better way. Usually there's like a vent that will get you a more secretive approach to the objective. I don't know how many enemies are near it. Okay, so it looks like A is right above us right now. I don't trust it being alone. Oh, there's someone over there. Another sniper. Oh, it's right in front of us. It's right there in the middle. So even if I go guns blazing, I might not set off any alarms because it's only one of them. Yeah. Don't mess with the war. Okay, after we take care of this one, we'll have A all set, and then we'll head for B and C.
The Grenier expedition has uncovered pieces of Hun Hao, fragments of his body. For Hun Hao, every part of him is connected to his singular mind. Is this how he's invading my mind?
Oh yeah, he penetrated your mind real good, Lotus. Real good. Looks like we're now coming up on point B.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Yeah. So we're gonna go hack this. Hopefully we can do this without any issues. Being extra cautious. Yeah. Now this hatch opens up, and we're gonna hop down here, I guess. And then we're gonna go try to infiltrate point B. Now keep in mind, I don't have any idea how any of the tile sets on this particular mission work. Any of the setups for all these different rooms. So I'm basically just going to wing it, which is a problem because in this quest, even losing one of the datas is going to completely fail it. This guy blinded right in front of you. Damn noob. Still don't know what kind of patrols around, so I'm going to be extra cautious. Usually they have those little scanning robots going around. Oh, there's one. Okay, let's try to flank him and see if we can sneak up and slice him in half. As long as I destroy it without it setting off an alarm, we're good. And one slice from the war is all it takes. Alright, so... Looks like I could probably jump up here, right? Oh, damn! I didn't see him! Oh no, he's gonna set off the alarm, isn't he? Hopefully nobody else heard that. Fingers crossed. I don't think anybody sent off an alarm unless they're just taking a long time to do it. Alright, well anyways, I don't know if this is the correct way to do it, but clearly I can. Maybe this room was designed before Parkour 2.0, I don't really know for sure. Doesn't look like I can do it again though, so what do I do? Oh, what's this? Some kind of security system. Naturally. Okay, so I just have to hop up there, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh. Falling through a solid object is kind of a problem, though. That makes it a little bit difficult. You can fall through the top of it, but you can't go through the bottom of it. How logical is this? Alright. Oh, man. This is a disaster. It's just so damn annoying. I get the whole point of it. Oh, yes. We finally did it. Okay. So now we just have to make it across this gap. But if we fall down, we might set off that alarm. So we have to make this jump perfectly. Shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Yeah. No security up here? I mean, there's a random turret up there. Alright. Time to take B. Damn, that's the best one I've done yet.
This data vault has already been raided. The data is damaged, but there could be a message here. I need another data sample to piece it together.
The Tenno Hive has corrupted your precepts. With love, I will destroy them and make you right again.
You will never find them, Hun Hao.
But I see your mind. I already have found them. You owe me their lives.
I really hope at some point we can kill Hun Hao. It's probably not going to happen in this quest because he seems like he's going to be a long-lasting villain, but at some point in the storyline, he's got to go down. Now, I think we're finally approaching C. Yes, we are.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Okay, let's see what we got this time. Oh, Arcwind mode. I still can't get enough of how awesome it is where they mix these in mid-mission. Hopefully they come up with even better ideas. What is going on with this thing? It's a little bit annoying. I guess we have to get in there somehow, right? So if we wait for it long enough, and should be able to push on our way through. Come on! Damn it! Ah! Okay, we made it. We made it. We made it. Wait, do you see that? It's like flashing. I think we just turned the fans off. Okay, so we're gonna have to go through a series of tubes, it looks like, and we're gonna have to actually deactivate these fans as we're going. I'm assuming cutting those fans off actually, like, freed up some kind of area for us. Alright, yeah, look at that. That fan's off over there. Yeah, see, because if that one was on, it would have kept pushing us and pushing us further away. That does nothing. Okay, I think I finally figured this out. In the four corners, they have flashing objects there, so if we take those out, it should disable these fans. Got the top two, left one, bottom, right one. There we go. Okay, so that fan's disabled. Now we should be able to go and take care of this one over here next. Yeah, you can see they're all flashing, so it basically gives you a dead indication. That's what you have to do. There we go. That one's disabled. Okay, what's next? That one's already taken out of commission. This one's still sucking us in. I don't know if we really have to do anything with it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, these are in the corners of this one as well. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, that one might be disabled. Oh, what's this? Ah, here we go. Alright, is this it? Yes, this looks like it. Don't mess it up. Yeah, perfect again. I'm on a roll this mission. I've never done this well before. And C's here, yes. Oops, 2 in a row. Oh, that is such an epic failure.
That's what I was looking for. I can decode the rest of the message. This is bizarre. It's for me. I need a moment to contact this person. Get to extraction. Hanhao is listening. I will be discreet. The message you uncovered was an offer to help us. I do not trust the person who wrote it, but we are out of options.
Ooh, things are getting interesting. I wonder who it is. Next up, we're continuing on Uranus. This time we're going to do a salvage mission against the Grenier again. The rolls range from 24 to 26 this time. And our objective is to find the sentient fragments.
Hello, Tenno. Are you surprised? Why? You know I've always had my ear to the cannon. Those dogs don't have a clue what kind of bone they've dug up. But I do. Shall I show you? Don't worry. You can trust me this time.
This guy just really can't stay out of trouble, can he? He's like Vor. And I guess technically every other boss in the game, really, if you think about it. And I kind of remember him from a different quest popping up on this exact tile set, so not out of the ordinary.
I know. Our past has been slightly, combative. But genocidal invaders from the other system make strange bedfellows, wouldn't you say?
You're just not a very trustworthy guy, what can I say? But I guess we'll see. Maybe we have similar goals and aspirations in this current circumstance.
The sentient Hanhao, nightmare of the Orokin, boogeyman to the corpus. That thing must have your Lotus in quite a panic for her to be working with the likes of me.
Well, she has a good reason to be worried, doesn't she? Those things look like they're pretty tough. I wonder if we're going to fight them eventually.
So this stalker seems like he's made quite a powerful friend, hasn't he? I wonder what's under that scary, smoky exterior. A heart of gold, perhaps.
That would be like the ultimate plot twist. We finally go and kill the stalker, and then we cut his armor open because we need to know who's under there. Who is it? And then we find out it's like Gandhi or Mother Teresa or someone like that. Anyways, looks like we have some enemies down here. Oh boy. This is not going to end well. It's been a while since I actually played any Arcway missions. So I'm not going to be on my A game, let's just say that. I mean, my Odinat is only level 14 right now. The last time I played it, they didn't even have any missions where you could properly level it up. That's why it's still so low. Otherwise, it would probably be at 30 by now. Now, I wonder if I have to clear all these enemies out or if I can go past them. Just seems really peculiar that they're even underwater here. My equipment's really low level too. I wasn't expecting to actually fight in here, so I didn't equip my better stuff. At least in terms of levels, I'm sure these are more powerful than the beginning weapons and whatnot. Oh, what's in here? Oh, is this a little secret passage we could have taken for a more stealthy approach? Yeah, that appears to be all it is. I'm guessing. Here we go. This fool's back for some more. Always gotta watch out for these traps. See that big red ball there? That thing's an issue. We don't have to blow it up, but we could if we actually needed to. Fortunately, we have some evasive maneuvers. Damn it! Ah, messing up left and right. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get a nice stealth kill here. Yeah. Didn't count as a stealth kill though. That was a shame. Okay, we'll take this fool out too. Basically, right after we leave the water, we have to go right back into it. Oh joy. Still don't know what we're looking for though.
Listen, tell me, you're near the dig site. Of course I could just tell you where it is, but what fun. So keep your eyes peeled, if you have eyes.
So basically, you're no help whatsoever. Good to know. Alright, anyways, I think we have to take all these enemies out, or at least it'd be a good approach so we can actually search for whatever we're looking for here. It looks like the objective's right near here. Not sure exactly what it is, but all these annoyances are really making it a big problem. Oh wait, is it this big thing here? This big mining machine? Oh no, it can't be that. Can it? No, it looks like it's probably in the opening right underneath me, though. Alright. Wait a second, is it over here? Let's try going around.
Yes, getting warmer.
Finally! Oh man, you don't even wonder how long it took me to get through there. Okay, anyways. Keep pushing forward. Just basically looking for some caves. Looks like this should be the next one in here.
That's it. You must smell the prize, because I know you can see it.
Wait, why is he saying that? He made a joke about having eyes before.
Yes, this is the spot.
I'm really curious what's gonna happen to this. I think there's supposed to be some kind of big reveal at the end, too. I noticed, like, the developers and other people were, like, pretty heavy on, like, spoiler tag warnings and stuff. Like, even one of the hotfixes they put out had a spoiler warning on it, so you can't even read it. Something big's coming. Some big reveal about us is coming.
Are these the bones you're looking for, Lotus?
Yes, this is it. A fragment of my father, destroyed in the old war. I can use it to see him.
If this was realistic, Harley would be grabbing this and trying to drag it away.
I see the stalker stronger. Hunhow's voice within him. I see the reservoir, but I feel confusion. He doesn't know unless... Oh no.
Thank you, daughter. Fear has baited you to the snare. What was secret is now known. Your Tenno, their touch. I now see the womb of the sky. My shadow now walks the path.
What have I done? Get out of there, Tenno.
Yes, hurry, Tenno, but be careful. Last time you got close with the sentients, you wiped out an entire civilization. But you don't remember that, do you?
The buildup is real.
Tell me, Lotus, what is this reservoir? Some hidden Tenno weakness?
Goodbye, Alad. You've earned your favor. We'll take it from here.
Don't think so. I'm here to protect my investment. If that thing manages to destroy the Tenno, then where does my investment go? Now then, where is he?
Even though he's probably going to stab us in the back later, you still have to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Continuing to Neptune, we're going to do a quest mission, apparently. That's the first time I've ever seen that, I think. And it's against the Corpus faction this time. Their levels go up even higher, up to 26 to 28. And our objective, follow the Stalker.
When you connected to Hunhouse Fragment, Hunhouse saw a path to the reservoir that led through here. He cannot reach it alone. He needs the Stalker to do it for him.
I don't know about you, but I'm just anticipating the time we're finally going to face off against the Stalker. It's clearly coming at some point. I don't know when it's going to be, but you know that's going to be an epic battle. It has to be.
You must be asking, Alan, what's in this for you? It's simple, really. I scratch your mental back, and you scratch mine. All the credits in the system aren't worth half as much as a Tenno owing you a favor.
I have no problem complying unless it involves someone removing their pants, in which case I'll still consider it.
A void gate. These things never made sense to me.
Well, you're clearly no Captain Vor then, are you?
You're smart, Tenno. You'll figure out how to open it again, won't you?
Well, that just requires a key.
This needle pierces the sky. Nata, will we find the Tenno heart within? These puppets will not stop me. I will attack in many forms.
Oh yes, we finally get to fight one of the sentients. I wasn't expecting it this soon.
Impressive. These sentient fighters appear to adapt to damage. I'd love to crack one open and see what makes it tick.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen somebody take such pride in performing autopsies before, but whatever floats his boat. So apparently this is going to adapt to my damage, so I'm assuming that means I have to switch between my different weapons after it becomes ineffective. Fortunately, it appears that it cannot perform any kind of long distance damage. Everything seems to be up close.
Adapt to your attacks. Hit them with something else.
Okay, so that must be Lotus's warning to switch to a different gun. These are not doing well at all. I mean, I haven't really modded these too well anyway, so let's just whip out the good old trusty Exalted Blade. Aw, man, this tornado is really the most annoying part of it, I think. You can't do any damage to it while it's active, so I may as well put this away, I guess. Alright. Go back to these, I guess, even though they're doing basically nothing. I mean, they're going fast, but still, it's only doing like 1 or 2 damage per bullet. We do have it down to about half its health, though, so that is a good sign. My Boltor is actually still doing some decent damage, so I don't really see the point of switching off of it yet. Just want to keep getting as far away as possible, and then unload on it. Keep moving. Pretty much, I'm just focused on dodging the tornado, for the most part. And I'm fairly certain if I let it get close enough, it's going to actually do some real damage, so I'm being very cautious about that as well. Tornado doesn't really seem to be an issue. It's pretty slow when it's active. Certainly not as fast as me, anyway. What I think I have to do, though, is probably go retreat before this room and go collect some more energy so I can perform Exalted Blade again. So that's what we're going to do back here, and then we'll head back on in. Now, with 107 energy, I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. It is taking a ridiculous amount of time to kill this. Obviously, it would be a lot easier if I had a full team of 4 people trying to conquer this quest, but it is what it is, I suppose. And let's see. Okay, we're just going to pull back again while the tornado's going. We can't do anything while it's active anyway. There we go. And keep in mind also, this is not my main account, so my PC characters are not nearly capable of what they could be on my PS4 account. So I'm sure if I was using my PS4 account, this would be a lot quicker too. But anyways, bust out the good old ultimate ability again, and we should get it down as much as possible. Ooh, this might actually go down all the way. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's put this back away, save our energy. It actually took a long time to go back out there and collect that energy again, so I'm not going to waste it. And it looks like the bolter is actually doing less damage to it now, so I have to be cautious of that. See, it was doing like 20 per bullet before, now it's down to 3. Get a few war slices into. Now when the time comes, which I'm thinking is going to be right about here, maybe we'll just bust this out for a little bit longer. What's it doing? It's not moving. Is it stunned? Yeah, see, I want to try to get it down as much as possible before I get the Exalted Blade out again, because we might actually be able to finish it off with one more. Potentially. Alright, this is about as far away as I need to be. Let's do it! It's down to what, like a quarter of its health now? It is dropping fast, and it's not even really doing much damage up close either. I mean, it did take away my shield, but it's alright. We still got it under control. I think we're actually going to do it. We're going to do it. With very little energy left. Yes. Mission accomplished.
Incredible. The Stalker has built void keys. Use this one to reopen the portal before more sentient fighters come. The void is poison to them.
I would greatly prefer not to fight them again personally, so that's good.
Cross the threshold. Go now. The sentients cannot follow.
Oh, don't you just hate that feeling? Makes my stomach flip. Let's see where you've landed. Find a nav console.
So now I take it this will just play like a regular void mission? That's what it looks like. We got all the corrupted units. Hopefully no sentience. I mean, they claim that they can't come here, but who really knows? That is good though, because I'm sure we're going to face more of them eventually, but they are quite annoying. This appears to be the room. What's going on here?
Sweet prophet, the moon exists. It was in the void all along. I knew the Lotus was powerful, but she erased history. We thought it was destroyed all this time. My Lotus, you make a fine villain.
And the reservoir with it. Very clever, Nata. Shadow, your path is clear.
So we have the revelation that the moon exists. Not only that, I believe that there are going to be missions on the moon that we can do as of update 18 now too. I'm not sure exactly how it works. We'll find out though.
Hunhouse found it. The reservoir, hidden in the void. A place sentients can never reach. We must do everything to keep it there. It's the only way to keep the Tenno's power alive.
Oh, the reservoir. As unpleasant as our past is, I have to ask. I've seen inside a Tenno, yes. And what I found didn't make sense. Does this reservoir conceal some great deception?
Everything I had done was done to protect them. The void is forbidden to the sentients. It's our only protection against them destroying the Tenno. Do not let Alec distract you from your mission.
Oh, they don't know the truth either, do they? How sweet. The betrayers get what they deserve. Lies from their omnipotent mother.
I have detected a ship leaving the tower. It's the Stalker. He's on his way to the moon. You need to find a way to get off this tower and onto the moon.
It seems to me that this tower is dedicated to masking the moon's location in the void, yes. Why not disable the mask so that claptrap orders can pick them up? Or is that too complicated for you?
What Lotus is basically saying is, I know a lot of V's clearly holding on to the secret of some major plot twist that's coming up, but please don't let that distract you from this very important mission. So, looks like we have to go down here. Something big's coming. I don't know what it is. Something big is coming. Okay, we're gonna hack the security here, and then hopefully be on our way finally.
That's it, Tenno. Shut down this power grid so that your mouthpiece orders can lock onto your location in the void.
Keep talking, Orokin called Alad V. Your silence soon comes.
Personally, I'd be a little bit cautious about making threats against Alad because more than likely he's gonna end up with your dead body after we kill you, so just imagine what he's gonna do to you. Let's leave it at that.
Come now, Tenno. Even a child could figure this system out.
Oh, shut up, Alad. It's a little bit difficult for me, okay? There really aren't that many situations where you actually have to use this kind of parkour, but I guess it's good to practice. Finally, we're out! Okay, so looks like we have to destroy this, I guess? That appears to be the case. Let's do it with some style. What?! I just ran off it. It broke. What? Oh, man. Okay. If you say so. Looks like there are 4 total, so we already got 1 down. This one, why is it not popping out? Apparently that one's like that, and then there's another one that's exactly like it. This one's coming out of the ground, though, so that's a good sign. Yeah, you just shoot it. I must have missed it earlier. My bad, my bad. Okay, now I have to figure these two out, because these two seem to operate the exact same way. They're stuck in the ground for some reason. I'm not sure how they actually come out. Really peculiar. Then there's like the electric beam there, which is obviously imminent death if I go into it. We must figure this out. Wait a second, what? No, you can't be serious. I could have sworn that both of these last two were covered by the electricity that keeps powering out. I don't know what happened. All I really did was go around shooting enemies and killing random people. I don't think that made any difference, though. The only thing I can imagine is maybe you have to do it in a certain order. Alright, mission accomplished.
You did it. The void mask is crumbling.
Operator? How did you get through to me? Don't worry, Otis is on his way now, preparing for extraction.
The sky will be as it was meant. The shadow returns to the moon. The reservoir swells with Tenno blood. The old war finally ends.
As much as I want to have a big showdown with this sentient right now, I just think he's such a good villain that you have to keep him around for a long time. Probably as long as like Captain Vor and Alad and all them.
The moon. Somehow, Otis actually remembers the last time I was here. Concern for the operator is at critical levels.
The suspense is killing me. Lotus, you have to tell us your secret. Hey, don't cut me off.
Within the moon lies the reservoir, the secret to your Tenno power. But the secret is dangerous. It drove the Stalker to madness. Forgive my deception. I was only trying to protect you from the same fate. Now, it is time to protect ourselves by ensuring the moon remains within the safety of the void.
And now that's bringing us to Earth. We're gonna have to do a sabotage mission against the sentient faction. This should be pretty intense. I'm not sure I'm even gonna be able to kill any of them, so I guess we'll find out, maybe? Anyways, their levels will range from 28 to 30, so even better. They're already tough as it is. Let's just raise their levels above the previous enemies. Great thinking. And we have to protect the moon.
The Stalker is heading toward the void control room. Track the...
Collapse the void, Shadow, so that my fragments may attack. The Tenno hearts will beat their last.
No. If the void is collapsed, the reservoir will be destroyed, and you and the rest of the Tenno will be lost. Get to the void control room and stop the Stalker.
Here we go. The Stalker showdown is imminent. It's gonna take place in this mission, or at least it highly seems likely.
Hiding the moon in the void. Quite the magic trick, Lotus. But Tenno, you must be asking yourself, Where is this heart, if not in my chest?
See, he's intentionally giving us these little hints. He's trying to give us the information, but not quite enough to figure it out. I mean, what does that even mean? Our hearts are here or something? The Tenno hearts?
It is done. The moon will be crushed by the weight of the void. The sky will be as it should be.
Void collapse. Oh no. It would be such a shame to lose the moon so soon after finding it. Of course, you could just put it back in its rightful place, couldn't you, Lotus?
I didn't want to have to do this, but the collapse is imminent. If the reservoir is to survive, we need to pull the moon out of the void. Here, help me disrupt the void compasses to reorient the moon.
This is clearly the most important mission we've ever been on up to this point. Hopefully we pull it off with flying colors. Here he is finally! Alright, time to bring it to him.
There are 3 void compasses that steer the moon within the void. I will disconnect them from the central system to gain control. Supply them with power from your shields while I finish my task.
Nata, you trust this Orokin blood who would chisel weapons from our bones?
Yes, clearly she trusts us. Get that through your thick metal skull thingy.
Your shield's power.
So this part appears to be pretty straightforward. We're trying to get that top left up to 100%. It's currently at 34. We do that by standing next to the compasses and letting it drain our shields. And I'm assuming there's going to be 3. Roughly a third has been filled up so far, while trying to dodge all these infested type of shadow enemies, and also the Shadow Stalker. He's not really doing much. Oh, there he is again. Okay, he's not really an issue so far. At all, actually. Yeah, by the time I get back up the stairs, he has to run back up here. I can jump off the side when I see him reach up here. He doesn't jump back up. He actually runs all the way up the normal way somebody typically would. So it's actually pretty easy to dodge him. Oops. I'm probably the only person that's ever gotten stuck in there too, I bet. Damn it, I almost did it again. Oh. Alright, so this should be the end. We're up to 67%. Just gotta hold the stalker for a little bit. These infested shadows really aren't an issue at all. Here he comes again! Almost there! Yay!
You cannot stop the inevitable.
The void compasses are all disrupted, but there is one more step. Get to the pendula. Hurry.
What was that?
Orokin, the noise you make will cease now, and forever.
Uh-oh, Hanau's found me. Sorry I can't stick around to see how this all ends, but I've got to save my own skin. Don't forget our dear Lotus.
These pendula keep the moon stable in the void. Power them down.
Okay, so what do I do?
Security eye. Watch out.
She seriously couldn't have warned me about this before. Like, she didn't already know that this security measure existed. Okay, so... I don't know. Do I have to keep shooting these for them to blow up or something? Not really sure. I should have brought a penta, I think. That would have been a much better idea. Maybe, I don't know.
Wait. The security eye just destroyed a pendula. Try and trick it into taking out the rest.
Aha! So it seems pretty clear now, doesn't it? Well, speaking of penta, that looks like it's shooting a bunch of penta grenades out or something. Some kind of extra effect on them, though. Okay, so we just have to keep going around the room, tricking it into taking out these pendulas.
That's it. The eye is taking out the pendula. Keep it up.
Alright, this is actually relatively easy. Oh my god, it's sucking me in! I don't think I want to see what happens if it actually pulls it off. Ah! I can kind of use the pendula to block that. Alright. It worked out anyway. Oh, did it really miss that one? It missed it again? See, you have to be extra careful with this because if you get behind it enough so that it can't see you, it's not going to shoot the laser out. So you need to have a little bit, like this should be perfect.
Last one.
Okay, and then this should be the last one. More of these pentagrenades. They leave a type of elemental damage in the environment, looks like. Oh, he hit me with that one. This isn't going too well so far. Damn it. Yes, don't run through those. Big mistake. Okay, so we just have one left. It shouldn't be a difficult issue to deal with. And it's shooting those back into the environment, so great. Thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks a lot. That one seriously made contact? Well, this worked out. It's not even an issue whatsoever now. I'm not even moving. Okay. Fire your eye at me. This is such a scam. Why is it firing a second round before it's shooting the lasers again? Maybe it has to get two in the environment before it starts to do the last one, maybe? I don't know. Yeah.
It's done. The moon is falling out of the void. Hold on. This will not be a smooth ride. Get to extraction as quickly as possible.
We're certainly gonna get there as fast as possible. Calm down, Lotus. Calm down. Hopefully no enemies remain, but you never know.
What they need, Margulis, is to be destroyed. They're devils from that hell, not human anymore.
No, Pulse. No more destruction. We could heal them. Maybe they're meant to save us.
How can you defend these devils, Margulis, after what they've done to you?
Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. They won't hurt anyone. I just need their time.
Hush, my wilted love. I cannot protect you. Tomorrow you must renounce before the seven.
The Tenno are so lucky for the Lotus.
The moon is back in normal space, but the reservoir is in more danger than ever. Hunhao will send his fighters, and the Stalker is still coming for you. Move now.
Stalker's not quite done with us yet. We're going back to Earth for another quest mission, so it should be unique. The faction will be the Sentient again, and their levels go up to 30 to 32 this time. Oh boy. And our objective is to save the reservoir.
We saved the moon from the void collapse, but Hunhao can now attack the reservoir directly. He must not reach this sacred place.
Shadow, bleed the reservoir until it is desert dry.
This will stop the voices from taking hold. You will have to dream, my angel.
So shame on you! You Orokin! So perfect on the outside, but you're rotted through and through!
Seven hands raised. For your apostasy, the judgment is death. Margulis, why?
Lotus, join with me. Destroy your shame. Become the one I love. Become Natan once more.
It's about the other rejects we consigned to Lua a few years ago. They're calling it transference. I know we are desperate, Executor, but these aren't dark soldiers. These are golems possessed by devil minds.
I'd have to say it's safe to assume that we've arrived, so what's gonna happen?
dream. Not of what you are, but of what you want to be.
You hesitate, Shadow, but remember your despair. This is your only chance to make it end. Your hatred is too weak, Shadow. Mine is strong. My fragments will finish this.
I have no idea what's going on. What is happening?
Tenno. Operator. You're awake now, but you're more vulnerable than ever. Get back to your ship, now.
Okay, so whoever this is in this suit is actually the real Tenno. They control the Warframes, apparently.
You need to focus your mind to unleash your true power.
What does that mean? What? This is crazy. We have a crazy energy beam. I don't know what's up with this. It's taking them down a lot easier, though, so I'm really happy to finally have something to combat them properly. Losing a lot of health. This is terrible. Actually really strong. I love it. Okay, we got to get out of here. We should be getting closer to the end, hopefully. The weird thing is it doesn't seem to be killing them, though. Like, it'll get them down to almost no health, but I don't see it destroying them. At least holding it down for one go doesn't get it down enough. Yeah, see, that one had like a sliver of health left. Uh-oh. Health is getting low. It's getting low. Yeah, this is really weird. I don't know what's up with this ability. Extraction's right down there. It's got to be. It's got to hold them off. Come on. We went to save ourselves. Now we've got to do it. Bring our true self back to the ship. I'm assuming that's a suit and it's not like the creature from the Blue Lagoon or something. I like to think so anyway. I don't really know. Freedom is so close. 2 health. Run faster. Yes.
I don't know how much time you have. Descend into the heart of your orbiter. There you will find the somatic link.
Are we finally going to find out what's behind that door? Anybody who's seen those 2 videos I've done so far on Update 18 knows that I've been dying to know what's in there, and we're finally going to find it. Okay. Let's build up the anticipation. What's it going to be? I can't even imagine what's in there. About to find out.
Stalker! How? Get past him. Get to the link.
I'm trying to, but the stalker is clearly very persistent. So, do I have to actually kill him, or do I have to just get past him? I'm not sure. It looks like this is actually doing a good job of draining his health. The energy beam is destroying his exalted blade, or whatever it is.
Focus, Tenno. Use your energy to breathe life into the somatic link.
Wait, do what now? We have to use our energy on... Okay. Oh, this here, alright. That's what you think. I mean, that's not really a good threat.
It needs more power.
I kind of want to stay on my ship and not put myself in danger intentionally. Clearly, I'm your reckoning. Okay, so I'm a little bit better at this now.
Stop them, Shadow. Do not let the child's power rejoin the sky.
Just watch me.
Focus your energy. Get past the stalker.
No self, no sense, no death. Just a metal puppet dangling on Tenno strings. Only the Tenno's death will end your despair. All your dread-long life, you've waited for this moment. But you're asking yourself, was I one of these wretched things? You know the answer. You still hate them. You still hate yourself. What is this?
Now we fight on two fronts, my child. The war without, and the war within.
What a plot twist this was, everybody. I swear, ever since I started playing this game, I always assumed the whole time that there were adult humans inside all of the Warframes, and they were just wearing armor, and then they had all these special abilities that come with each one of them. But no, this whole time it was actually children who were somehow controlling them from a very long distance away. And now we get to actually customize the look of our little child that we actually really are. Okay, so there are a lot of different ones you can choose from. You can essentially be any race apparently, and you can obviously switch your gender too. There are quite a few different options available right here. And I think I'm going to go with this one because this one best represents my real self because I'm quite pale. I'm basically a ghost, not to brag or anything. Not that anybody actually would, but I don't know. And we can also change the skin color. So let's try to get it as close as possible. I kind of like that bottom left one. Yeah, let's go with that one. We could also change our lip color if we want to make it look like we have lipstick. I don't think we're going to go to that extent. Maybe if we're going to go female, but not today. Maybe next time. Alright, then we can like... This is kind of like a blush or something, like makeup. Actually, let's not do that. Nice to know it's an option, though. Oh yeah, we're really styling with that hairstyle. Ooh, man, so many different options. The goth emo. Nice mohawk. Oh wow, those are the only options available for hairstyles? Alright, let's go with this one. I think that one's fairly decent. This is actually pretty in-depth. I wonder if we can change this later. I might actually get locked into all these choices. So, for hair color... I mean, I know it's kind of boring, but maybe I'm just going to go with a regular brown. Yeah, I kind of like that a little bit. Oh, we also have a hair highlight. That's what changes the top hair color, the basic hair color, really. So, I mean, we could go like a yellowish for more of like a cloud strife type of deal. Kind of like the look of blue, though. Yeah, let's go with blue. It's kind of interesting. Oh, hair part, that changes it a little bit. I like the way that one looks better. That one's kind of like an energy field up there, kind of like the Tesla, the thing from the Tetris Doom event, that quantum emblem. What are these crazy markings? I wouldn't normally put them on there, but I think it actually adds to the story, so let's go with one. And then we can also change the different colors involved with each of these. Kind of feel like the Terminator or something right now. This is really cool. So color-wise, I mean, you could go in so much depth with this. Plus, I have all the color packs, basically, I believe. So I'm just going to make that one like a grayish color, or maybe silverish. I do want to put some color in there, though. I don't want it just to be a boring-looking metal look, metallic look. Put a little bit of blue in there. And I'm thinking maybe let's mix in... maybe a little bit of red? Maybe? I didn't really like the way that blue looked. But let's do it anyway. Okay, so inner eye color. Wow! You can change all the different colors of the eyes. The inner, there's an outer, there's an eye glow. I'll make the basic color blue. To mix in a little bit of extra blue. Now for this one, we could go a little bit crazier. Let's make that red. That looks so awesome. Kind of looks like he has an evil little look to him too.
All right, let's get to work.
2 female.
My Warframe is the hand, and I am the will.
Badass.
The Lotus is counting on us.
Badass.
I hope we're ready for this.
Little too female.
Transference signal strong. We're ready for battle. The Lotus is counting on us.
I mean, I guess I have to go with that one. There were really only 2 options I could go with. Okay, so now we have accessories. The first ones were like kind of eyeglasses, then these ones are earpieces. This really does give him a whole emo look, doesn't it? It's pretty badass. I think I'm going to use one of the earpieces. I kind of like this one better. Let's go with that one. Now we can change the color of those, of course, because we can change the color of anything we want. I mean, blue kind of goes with it, but there's so many different options. You can mix in red. Make it a little bit more colorful, so it's not just all blue and plain colors. Typically, I'll make them all plain colors and keep the basic look, but I'm going a little bit crazier and more in depth than I usually would with these character customizations. Hood, no hood. Yeah, I like having the hood. That was actually a really cool looking suit he had on when we first encountered him. Color-wise, I kind of like the look of this dark gray over here. Okay, suit. No suit. I'm sure later on we're probably going to get access to all kinds of other suits that we could equip. So I don't think we're going to get locked too much into place with this. Maybe on his like default look, those will get locked in. But remember, I also have my PS4 account, so I could always go in and redo it later if I mess up royally here. Oh yeah, we have to actually choose a pretty cool color here. Like, some of the colors I know are going to look really weird. Like, the really bright ones just look fake. Really fake. So it's got to be like a darkish color, whatever we're going to go with. Although that bright white kind of looks nice. Maybe a stormtrooper. So many different options. See, I kind of like the look of like a maroon color. But I think, ooh, dark blue. Oh yeah, that's it right there. That's the stuff. Then we have a secondary color, I'm guessing. Yep, there we go. So we could maybe mix in a maroon there. Or we could go the dark gray. Yeah. That looks better. I kind of want to use maroon, though, is the only thing. Now, what is this changing? Oh, his fingertips. Okay, for that, we need a little bit of a drastic different color. Let's use maroon for that. So, I mean, it's a little bit better, but here it is, everybody. This is our Tenno, our child Tenno in this series.
My child, so beautiful to behold. How do you feel?
I'm confused. I thought I was...
I know. Forgive me. This is who you really are, a Tenno. More than human, but once a child like any other. What do you remember?
We actually have choices now. I don't know if this affects anything, but let's go with it. Always studying, a handheld in mind aboard the Zeraman, and a fight. Let's go with a fight.
I remember everyone was laughing outside an airlock. This kid had a boy by the throat. I didn't think it was funny at all.
Memories. From your time aboard the Zeraman 10-0, before the void jump accident. It was years before the ship was recovered. It was drifting dead in space. All her crew gone, except the children.
Things happened for a reason. We stuck together. They tried to help us. They try to help us.
We were dangerous, broken. Every time they tried to fix us, someone always got hurt. I wish I could have saved them. I wish I could have taken their fear away.
You were so brave, but the Orokin were afraid of you. The void had changed you, and you couldn't control it. No one could. They were about to destroy the orphans of 10-0, but Margulis, she loved you. She found a way.
They paid for what they did. She's saying to us she was brilliant or she was brave. See, I kind of think this is going to have some kind of effect on the game. I'm not sure how, though, but she was brave. Let's go with that one.
She confronted them, even when she knew what it would cost her. Blinded and sick by her work with us, yet in her heart, stronger than all of us.
The Orokin murdered Margulis, used her work to create transference. Your mind projected into a surrogate strong enough to withstand your power. It felt like waking up, but it was just a lucid second dream.
We reached for knowledge, we were fearless, we protected the innocent. I mean, it seems pretty clear what choice we have to go with there, right?
It was a shadow underneath what we did. That sensation of being a victim, of being helpless. I took up the sword to protect those in need.
And so you became Tenno, serving the Orokin, but bound by honor. As the Tenno grew, they founded great schools, the Tenno ways. Do you see yours?
Okay, so we've now reached an important decision. So these are called focus. Depending on which of these 5 schools we choose, it will either give us a very helpful ability or royally screw us over. So each of these 5 suits a particular playstyle in the sense that it gives you a special ability that actually focuses on that. That's why it's called a focus. And that will help you out a lot more in the missions. It's kind of like that laser beam we were using against the sentients when we were escaping after we collected our real selves and got out of there and came back to the ship. So let's go over a short description of each of these and which playstyle they suit. Before we do that, though, I just want to note that it's actually ordered these based on the dialogue choices I made. So if I made different dialogue choices, these would be in a different order. I think the most well-suited to me based on those choices is Vazarin, and then the least is the Naramon. But I think I'm actually going to go with Naramon personally because it suits my playstyle more personally, I think. Personally. Alright, anyway, so Vazarin, they train to counter the enemy and move with an opponent's attacks in order to nullify them. They maintain constant awareness in order to defend against all aggression. So Vazarin actually specifically focuses on healing, revives, and shields, so it'd be more or less the Trinity type of player. So if that's the type of actual playstyle you have, then that would be the choice you'd want to make here. And then there's a whole skill tree that actually goes on top of this. So you continue going and you unlock more abilities the further you progress with it. and it's actually really in-depth. I don't know all about it yet, but we're going to learn about it through the series as we actually experience it. And then we have Unaru. They punish themselves to outlast the enemy to withstand all aggression without retreat. They believe that if the enemy could not match their endurance, then a battle could be won without having even commenced. This skill tree focuses on petrifying enemies either through its basic ability or through melee attacks, increasing the armor of the player or even the allies' armor, which is really cool. And it also reduces enemies' armor through melee attacks. So that's actually kind of tempting, a little bit. And then next we have the Madarai. They follow the path of engage the enemy, their swift, uncompromising onslaught, holding nothing back and recklessly attacking their foes, could vanquish an opponent before he had the chance to steal himself. Speed and savagery characterize this school. And apparently this particular skill tree focuses on straight damage, so if you're the type of like a tank roll or something like that, then that might be your choice. And that brings us up to the Zenuric. They believed the clearest path to victory was to dominate the enemy. Very good logic. They sought to choke an opponent of all resources. That sheer strength could erase any resistance. So this skill tree actually focuses on crowd control, energy restoration, and general utility. So it's potentially something I want to consider because I actually was looking for something more along the lines of crowd control purposes. However, the last one actually suits my style better, I think. Naramon. This discipline focused on knowing the enemy, and the tacticians of Naramon believed that to truly understand a foe would confer the greatest advantage upon a warrior. And the skill tree focuses on crowd control, finishers, and critical damage. So when I consider my playstyle how I usually play, even when I'm not using the proper frame for that playstyle, I think I always tend to play like that anyway, so we're gonna go with the Naramon.
I see a tree of many branches, the Naramon way. Our discipline focused on knowing the enemy. We believed that to truly understand a foe would confer the greatest advantage upon a warrior.
Naramon will be your focus. But we have so much more to do. Here in the Orbiter, transference will be even stronger. Command the Warframes. Make whole this shattered world you've been given. Are you ready, Tenno?
Now I can take it we can either change our choices or stick with them. Let's keep it.
Yes, Lotus, I am.
And that is officially the end of the second dream quest. This was so awesome, and I hope they're going to continue making the quests in this style from now on, including the cutscenes and really getting a lot more in depth with the story. Up to this point, the quests were mostly just alright, but this one really brought it to a whole new level, and that plot twist was really awesome too. I wasn't even expecting that we were actually somehow these basically children, and then we got to customize our look and everything. It was really an awesome plot twist. I was always expecting the story when it eventually came into the game to be really pretty decent, but I didn't think it was going to be this good. So I'm really looking forward to it in the future. I hope you enjoyed this, especially because it was an extended long episode. I wanted to put the entire quest into one video instead of breaking up into 5 different videos or whatever it would have been. But I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to click like and favorite if you did. If you happen to be new, join us in Seeking Nation by clicking subscribe so you don't have to miss any more videos in the future. And I will see you next time.